right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Thursday, the 21st of August, and just getting ready to come back from my summer break out in Napa Valley in Washington State. But through the magic of television, I'm here with you again, and we've got our Super Syrah tasting tomorrow night, which I'll be flying back in at 5 o'clock, and just in time to run here to the store to make it to this tasting, which should be incredible. Come here to welcome me back. We may have some seats left for this. I don't know. I've been out of town for 2 weeks. But we've got a great offering for you, our wine-drinking people, today on one of the best vintages in the last 20 years from Burgundy. That's right, 2010 is a great vintage. It'll go down in the annals of history as well, possibly killer when it's all said and done on my rating scale. But I love these entry-level 2010s that are still hanging around. We picked off a few off of some suppliers' end-of-season list, I want to say. They don't really have a closeout list at these small guys, but just like anybody else, they need to move these wines out to get the new vintage in. So we have got a unique collection of different 2010s, both white and red, on this offer. And for those of you that love Burgundy and still don't have a great stash of these 2010s in your cellar, I've got everything we've got in the store listed on here from 2010. And trust me, if you love Burgundy, you want some of these wines in your collection. And the 2010 whites, we've got a lovely Chablis here from Kermit Lynch. And you know, when you get something from Kermit Lynch, it's going to be a typical example of that style or type of wine. This is Domaine Coastal, a new label from an old producer. La Truffiers is a single vineyard. And they say this wine may have a little essence of black truffle in the nose. So just exotic to me to find that in Chablis, which has this wonderful crisp, steely nature to it, this wonderful minerality. You get that Kimmeridgian limestone just shining through in this wine, and great with shellfish and seafood. 2010, an outstanding vintage in Chablis. This wine drinking beautifully right now, and for a nominal fee of right around $20, an incredible value. Then we got a Sauvigny Le Bon Blanc, something you don't see very often from a great small producer, Pierre Guillemot. And this is 70% Pinot Blanc, something that's very unique. You don't see a lot of Pinot Blanc in Burgundy anymore. That means they're old vines because you can't plant Pinot Blanc in most of Burgundy anymore. 30% Chardonnay, and this is all domain fruit. You get that lovely limestone, stony, gravelly minerality of this wine, and then a wonderful concentration of tree fruit here on the palate, pears and apples, and just wonderful brightness. And this wine's drinking beautifully right now. Also, at just over $20, usually you can find Bourgogne Blanc at that price. But to find a great village wine from a small producer, an artisan producer like Pierre Guillemot, this wine is a steal. And then for the 2010 reds, we've got the J.C. Boisset Bourgogne Rouge Les Urcils, which this is a textbook Bourgogne Rouge. And a lot of that light cherry fruit with hints of earth, oriental spice. Really classic Burgundy, light floral notes here. Smooth and velvety wine on the tongue. You want to serve this wine slightly chilled. It's got wonderful freshness and acidity, cleaning things up at the end. A nice little quaffer, but has wonderful character and sense of place at $15.84, and it's got a screw cap. You don't have to pull the car over and open it up. Fantastic. We've got some other great small producers here, like the Sazarin Bourgogne Rouge from 40-year-old vines in Givry. And this wine is a little austere. You have to like dirt, folks, for this one, but a unique example of Bourgogne Rouge from a great small producer. This is these producers' calling cards, so a lot of times in a great vintage like 2010, one of the best values in Burgundy. If you love classic Burgundy, we have got 4 great values on the table here today. And again, everything that's available in the store still. You want to get these wines from 2010. If you got room in your cellar, check it out. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.